What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Zachary Muir Show. Hope you're having a magnificent Monday, and let's get this started. So to start off today, we have a mass shooting in Quebec. We have 6 dead, 5 that are still in critical condition, and 12 that have been treated and released, while another 39 that were inside the mosque were unharmed. So a quick update while I'm editing. The second suspect, not Alexandre Bissonnette, but the Mohammed El Kadir, he was a witness. Now, the 2 pieces of shit that did this have been caught. Alexandre Bissonnette, the men were at the mosque for evening prayer when they entered and started to shoot. They walked through the first floor, emptying their guns and reloading, and then heading to the second floor. And after they finished brutally killing these innocent men, they just walked out like nothing happened. We can't have this in Canada. We can't divide ourselves and expect to survive. So to the families of the victims, I'm sorry this happened to you. No one deserves this. Except maybe the 2 monsters that did this. I won't shed a tear if anything happens to these guys. Now, I'm not saying go out and do it, but if it were to happen, I wouldn't be sad. Now, what these 2 men have done has been condemned by Justin Trudeau as a terrorist act. We're Canadians. We're one of the most diverse group of people in the world. That should be celebrated, not looked down upon. Just because someone else holds different beliefs and ideals than you, doesn't mean you get to go in there and shoot them. And let's talk about immigration. Trump has signed an executive order banning immigration from 7 Muslim-majority countries, straining people around the world from entering the United States or even returning home. Many have been left in airports in limbo, confused as to what's going to happen next. And what's even happening right now. Now, a lot of good is coming from this, from all the lawyers who are doing hours and hours of work for people for free to help them in these situations. Now, Canada is stepping up in this part and offering temporary residency to anyone affected by this ban. Immigration Minister Ahmed Hussein said he will use his authority to help those that need it. This is the right thing to do. Don't fight hate with hate. Now, Trump is obviously receiving a lot of backlash because of this ban. And I understand the political side of not wanting to piss off the people that you have to deal with. But Boris Johnson, the one who helped Brexit happen and Foreign Secretary, said that the Trump administration is pointlessly being demonized. That after 1 million people signed an online petition calling for Trump's visit to the UK to be cancelled. He said that they would not cancel the visit and that they would still welcome the president. And that's the hard part. There is no easy answer. Of course Trump will go. England has to deal with and still trade with the United States, irregardless if he goes or not. So at least play formalities and make nice so when it comes to negotiate, they're not a complete dick to you. But that's not to say that Trump shouldn't be held accountable. It more than likely won't because he's the goddamn president and he's gotten away with it so far. But here's the hoping I'm wrong. So I ask you, do you see Trump's ban on immigration as a good thing? Or do you think it's a little Nazi-esque? Let me know what you think in the comments down below and why. And because there's so much hate, let's end on a happy note. I was going to talk about the doomsday clock being its closest to midnight since 1953 during the Cold War. But, no, happy ending. It's my show. I can do what I want. So we're going to talk about Luis Tamarez, who's in pre-K. Luis was born with cerebral palsy and couldn't get around without crawling or a wheelchair. Now, the staff at North Main Street Elementary in Pleasantville, New Jersey, learned about a device called an UPSI. A device that can allow a child to feel the sensation of walking while being strapped to and guided by an adult. But they had a problem. They didn't have the funding. The device cost $500. The staff was planning to hold a fundraiser, but fate intervened. A substitute teacher was driving for Uber one night when he mentioned Luis and the device. The passenger happened to be local businessman Jim Burke, and he did the unexpected and bought the device for Luis. Burke said that it was a no-brainer, that it touched him, that it was an easy decision. When Luis got the device, both men, the substitute teacher and Burke, were offered to come see. Burke says he was just overjoyed and smiling. I remember him saying, "I'm walking." He says it was worth every penny to see the boy's reaction. "I gave $500 and got $1 million smile," he said through tears. Now this is happy. A random stranger helping a disabled boy just because. We need this in our world. We can't live off hate. So thank you, Jim Burke. You're a good reminder of humanity. So that's going to be my show for today. I hope you all like it, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new one.
Please hang up and try again.